Meg turns pale as Archewell scam exposed, keep Invictus money and drag the world's central kitchen into the mess. A source from an account named David on a platform revealed he had to dig up Archewell Foundation's financials and impact report because he remembers World's Central Kitchen as one of the grant recipients. The person said, well, World's Central Kitchen apparently receives the largest grant of $300,000 from Archewell's $3 million in grants in 2021. Which was less than 25% of the $13 million funds received in donations. So why was Meghan's lemon cake featured in Chef Andre's cookbook? I guess she bought her way into it. Looking through the Archewell tax returns and their impact report made me actually look for Invictus games in them. Guess what I found? Nothing. People are thinking they care about the veterans, and so inspirational in their speeches. Harry out there kissing random people's heads while Meghan's pretending to chat and pose for photos with disabled veterans. But care should also show in where they put their money, right? What's the quote? Archewell is supposedly making an impact locally and globally. They even dared with NATO while in Europe. Guess how much money they donated outside the US? A measly $186,000. Which includes COVID vaccines, $150,000, mental health for $24,000, and diversity in media for $14,000. The mental health chief impact officer donated only $24,000, and the 43% Nigerian donating $14,000 for diversity in media. Why is Invictus Games not in the list of grantees? Why is there not one mention of Invictus Games supposedly founded by Harry in Archewell's impact report for the period 2020 to 2022. So did they magically pick up Invictus Games again in 2023 for image rehab? Because these are disabled and injured veterans, but they get zilch from Harry and Meghan, while these grifters are actually making money off of them as part of their Netflix deal. We see their videos everywhere on social media, but why aren't they featured in Invictus Games' official YouTube account? Except for Harry's speech, not one video with Meghan in it. Not even a speech about being a multitasking mum. Responding to David, a source said that Archewell gets the money for Invictus. It's thus up to Harry how much, if any, he passes on to Invictus. BetterUp is listed as a sponsor, but they don't contribute anything but free access for staff and veterans for their scam service that BetterUp can use for data mining. Archewell said it's a tax shelter for the Markles on their US taxes. Another source explained, World Central Kitchen is a remarkable charity. If anyone ever wants a consistent, trustworthy place to donate with any worldwide catastrophe, they're there. World Central Kitchen was in Afghanistan within days of the collapse, natural disasters as well. They were in Maui before the Red Cross, and now with the Morocco quake. They serve warm, culturally appropriate food for free to survivors, and they stay until the needs are met. It's an incredible organisation. Anyway, Meghan, I'm sure the reason it's their largest donation has nothing to do with what I just said. The leader of World Central Kitchen is a fairly famous chef, Jose Andres, that she probably wanted to try and buy her good graces with. That's always how her brain works. I was going to point out that dragging World Central Kitchen into the Markle-Harkle mess really does that organisation a huge disservice. What Andreas has done with this charity is amazing. They not only work in very tough environments and use resources, even makeshift kitchens, to mobilise quickly.